Imagine being told you can't support your team, not because of anything you did, but because of global tensions and fears of unrest. That's the reality facing Maccabi Tel Aviv fans, and it's sparking a major controversy. Pressure is mounting on Birmingham police to reverse their decision to ban Maccabi Tel Aviv soccer fans from attending their Europa League game against Aston Villa next month. The reason? Security concerns. But here's where it gets controversial. Critics argue this ban is an overreaction, fueled by heightened anxieties surrounding anti-Semitism and the ongoing conflict in Gaza. The ban, initially prompted by West Midlands police, has drawn widespread condemnation. Aston Villa stated that the police cited public safety concerns outside the stadium bowl and the ability to deal with any potential protests on the night. The police further explained that the match was deemed high risk based on current intelligence and previous incidents, specifically referencing violence and hate crimes that occurred when Maccabi Tel Aviv played Ajax in Amsterdam last season. That incident involved clashes between fans and local residents, arrests, and even hospitalizations, with some condemning the events as anti-Semitic. Some Maccabi fans were also accused of chanting anti-Arab slogans. This history, coupled with the current global climate, seems to be the driving force behind the ban. However, this decision isn't sitting well with many. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer himself called the ban the wrong decision, emphasizing that the police's role is to ensure all fans can enjoy the game without fear. A spokesperson for Starmer even stated the Prime Minister was angered by the decision, and the government is actively working to overturn it. Further adding to the pressure, Simon Foster, the official responsible for overseeing the Birmingham police, called for an immediate review. Local Mayor Richard Parker has also urged authorities to find a workable solution, even suggesting government funding to offset policing costs. It's clear there's significant political will to find a way to allow the fans to attend. And this is the part most people miss. While fan bans aren't completely unheard of in European soccer, they're usually reserved for situations where there's a history of violence between fans of the rival clubs. Aston Villa and Maccabi Tel Aviv have no such history. This makes the blanket ban on Maccabi fans feel disproportionate to some, raising questions about whether other factors are unduly influencing the decision. Adding another layer to the story, UEFA, European soccer's governing body, has urged British authorities to ensure the fans can attend. Football Supporters Europe, a recognized advisory group to UEFA, also opposes blanket bans, arguing they can actually increase risk by eliminating a controlled environment inside the stadium. Maccabi Tel Aviv's chief executive, Jack Angelides, expressed his dismay, suggesting the ban could be a symptom of something more sinister, hinting at anti-Semitism. This remark touches on a raw nerve, given the recent rise in anti-Semitic incidents in the UK following the Hamas attack on Israel. For instance, a Manchester synagogue was recently targeted in a deadly attack. Emily Damari, a British-Israeli dual national who was held captive by Hamas for over a year, passionately condemned the ban, stating that football should bring people together and that the decision does the exact opposite. Her emotional plea underscores the deep personal impact of this decision. Ultimately, the situation highlights the complex intersection of sports, politics, and international relations. The West Midlands police are prioritizing safety and security, while others believe the ban is an overreach that unfairly punishes fans and potentially feeds into broader issues of discrimination. But here's a question for you. Is this ban a necessary precaution to ensure public safety, or is it a discriminatory measure that unfairly targets a specific group of fans? Should past incidents involving a team's supporters in different locations be grounds for banning them from attending matches in a new location, especially when there's no history of conflict with the home team's fans? And what responsibility do sports organizations have to address and combat anti-Semitism and other forms of discrimination within their fan bases? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.